One of the Aaron Austin Show's favorite sponsors is R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys, probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, go down to R&J.
Diaper Jam 2025, once again coming to you from Bourbon Street Bar and Grill on South Seneca.
Make sure you get out there April 19th. Aaron and Austin Show is going to be there all day long.
We got loads of bands and vendors. It's going to be a really good time. You should come out.
Bring a pair of diapers. You get into the door for free. Not 2 pairs. 6 pairs.
Yeah, me too. I need.
I don't know why I got pairs in my head.
Please wear diapers. It's a Diaper Jam.
He did wear diapers.
Yeah. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think we have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that.
Probably so. So Mopigs is just north of Weston Central in the old Game Exchange building.
And there's really, you can find a little bit of everything from collectibles, to Pokemon cards, to action figures, to video games. They have a lot of cool stuff in there, and you can also get art by Stephanie Nash. Make sure you check out Mopigs and everything. PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with it.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Check out the Rusty Nail for everyday food and drink specials, especially Hammer Time. Every day from 4 to 7, half-price drinks. And on Saturdays, we have some of the best live music in town.
Get with PK Pest Management for all of your pest control needs. 316-305-7108. For any termite inspections or anything under the sun, we'll take care of any problem that you have.
Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
Great food today from Papa C's food truck, Papa C's barbecue.
Yeah. I had a little brisket mac. That was good.
I just ate straight brisket today. We went down, didn't we, Annie?
Yeah, you went about a half pound of brisket.
Yeah, we went straight brisket today. It was delicious.
Good.
Thank you.
Yummy.
And we always love to get Angie's Tacos at the Cowboy after. Angie's got the tightest tacos in town, so make sure you get over there.
If you make that her slogan, I swear to God.
I'm trying my hardest. But and she's also at Shamrock some nights, so follow Angie's Tacos.
She's
all
been
over the place.
expanding. Yeah,
Yep.
she's been doing it. Yeah.
All right.
You look really weird with the way the mic is with you tonight.
I know, huh? It's awkward. I was told that it's blocking my super amazing facial expressions. So we thought we'd try it out.
We got Heat Mavericks in here tonight, but we'll get to that in just a sec. First and foremost, we got Eberly Farms coming up. Aaron's been working hard on this, along with Stacy Rogers, a former guest of the show. She's also running for governor of Kansas.
That's true.
But
That's
she
true.
owns Eberly Farms, and it's a new venue here in town. And we're starting this week with what? What's going on out there, Aaron?
We got Jason Callahan coming up solo, opening up for Hunter Spicer Band. Hunter Spicer Band, they were in the final 6 of this big Battle of the Bands that they were doing down at Union Stockyards. And it was really cool. The winner was from Wichita. The runners-up were from Wichita. It was like
Really?
Wichita showed out for it, really, man. It was
Well,
it
and
was cool.
anybody that knows Hunter's a pretty badass dude.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hunter's a lot of fun. So if you and so is Jason. We actually had both of them on the podcast. If you want to know who either one of those artists are, you gotta take a scroll back and
You can find out.
pretty quick though. They were. I mean, you don't even have to go back that far. They were on this year probably. I think.
Yeah, I
both of
think
them.
so.
So there's a lot to look at there.
But yeah, Eberly Farm, it's a really cool place. Most of you guys have gone out there on field trips as kids and checked it out. But Stacy Rogers is a new owner of the spot and really wants to do some cool music stuff and turn that place into more of a venue. There's 2 really cool stages out back. And then there's the big indoor space, so it really makes sense. It's a big venue anyway. And she's trying to open it up for music. So please, guys, support her. Tickets are available online.
$10 at the door.
Wichita sucks for pre-sale. It really does.
But it's a $10 show. I mean, how often are you going to sell pre-sales at a $10 show? It's rare.
That's true. It's true. But
I mean, unless they go up to 15 on the day of the show, I mean, usually you're not going to sell a lot of pre-sales.
Yeah.
And don't do that. I hate that when people do that.
But please support this. We want this place as a venue. We really want to be able to go out there and have a really nice place to play some music for some folks.
Especially on the west side of town. I mean, there's not a lot out there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, other than if you're balling at the Cotillion, that's about it. Like, other than that, Jerry's and the Cotillion are the whole venues if you really cross everything up out there at the west side of town.
Yeah, we're going to make sure some snacks are out there. There's going to be a bar out there. It's going to be set up.
Yeah, there's going to be
a really nice
The
night.
place does have a liquor license, so there is going to be some booze for sale. There's also going to be concessions out there. And who is running sound? And Jeff Corbett's running sound for that, you guys?
Tour Box is going to do it for us.
Good. Thanks for them stepping up for that. We needed that.
Yeah.
So get out. We need, and that's just the first one. If you look at the flyer, there's multiple concerts coming on out there. I think
we have 5 shows. I've
shows.
really done a good job of making every night something unique. We got country night, we got rock night, we got jazz night, blues night. We got it going on. It's going to be cool.
Make sure you check that out and get out there to Eberly Farms to support them. And here's the huge announcement, just in case you didn't know. We just signed on for it this week. The Aaron and Austin Show.
Yeah.
Aaron and Austin Show loves these festivals and loves what the people put on. The Sonic Sunflower Festival, Day 2, the main stage. Aaron and Austin are going to be there all day introducing the bands. So if you want to come out and you haven't had enough of the Aaron and Austin Show, we'll be there. We'll be there introducing and hosting. And if you have enough suck lemons, we're still going to be there anyway. So
come out and tell us you hate us.
And guess what? Annie Mac is doing all of the hosting and emceeing on stage 2 for both days. So the Aaron and Austin Show is really hosting the whole entire shooting match for the most part. So come out, come say hi. We're not podcasting. We're just hanging. So me and Aaron are going to be introducing whatever bands are up next. So, make sure you come and hang out. I think they're on the last day of their the cheap sale is like today.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Don't forget, day 1 is the
Sunflower Takeover.
The Sunset Takeover.
Yeah, so there's 2 days to this show. It's the 6th and 7th of June. It's out there at Pete's Puddle. You can pay by day. You can check out lineups and come either day. There's passes for both days, and I think the cheap passes are either ended yesterday or today, so they might have went up. Still, you should pay for it. It's cheap. It's under $100 for both days.
Yeah.
So, but the Aaron and Austin Show is invading the Sonic Sunflower Festival. They're going to let us go ahead and MC that main stage on day 2. So there's a lot going on day 2 on that one. So make sure you check that out, and make sure you get with Annie too on the second stage.
Happy birthday, Phil Ulick.
Oh, boom.
Yeah, buddy. Had a big celebration out at the shop today. There was some little food truck option out there.
Was
it was
there?
cool. There was some jamming going on.
I saw a few things with him on Facebook today, but
yeah.
I briefed him. I was kind of busy.
Yeah, I think he was having his birthday party today.
Oh yeah. Papa C's was there at that, or you what?
No, not at that one.
Oh shit! All right. But yeah, shout out to fucking Ulick. I mean, they've been a staple in this town forever. We love them. We go in there for all our little tiny shit that we always need. We always go in there, and we probably could have went in there and got that fucking cable we need today. That's all shit.
Just keep shaking it.
Probably right.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to them, and shout out to Jalen.
He made number 2, man. I can't believe it. That's amazing.
So
Jalen Johnson on The Voice, number 2,
local country artist here in town.
runner up.
Amazing. Our third artist that's landed on this show here from the town, right?
Yeah, we had Savannah Chestnut
And Enjoy Fountain.
and we had Enjoy
And
Fountain.
now Jalen Johnson.
Now Jalen Johnson.
Is he
And
Johnston or Johnson? I think it was Johnston.
Johnston, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was. So
But
I want to make sure we say his name right.
And he really went the distance, man. To make runner up of the whole thing is really awesome.
Well, yeah, because he kind of got kicked early, and then they brought him back, and he ended up taking it all the way to the second place.
Yeah.
So that's shout out to him. He was on the show too. If you want to know the man's backstory, get with him on that. Damn Jam's coming on like a freight train.
In Winfield.
In Winfield this year. So make sure you get your tickets to that. That's going to be a hell of a lot of fun out there in Winfield this year. We'll be out there in the teepee doing God knows what.
I'm trying to get somebody to come help us set up the teepee, dude.
we need somebody just to set it up right for once.
Yeah. So there's a Pumpkin Pants Ranch out in Winfield, and they rent out camping in a teepee just like mine. It's actually from the same people that made theirs.
So they know how to put it together.
Yeah. So I'm like, come fucking help us and promote yourself and
That's the gig, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let them, like,
We're also looking for sponsors for that deal. So if
Yeah,
you're
we
around
do.
Winfield, or if your business extends into Winfield, maybe.
yeah. Or if you
Yeah.
just want to, you guys know how big the damn gym's going to be. It's going to keep going. So if you want to sponsor with the Aaron and Austin show, get with
They're
us.
here for the long haul. Get on early.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got
Yeah, that's it.
we got one more thing to get to. The Aaron and Austin Show Presents just went down. We had a great time with Flatland Dub Club last
Yeah, that was
Friday.
a lot of fun.
If you want to get back and watch that, it's still posted on multiple platforms. So make sure you check that out. Their live album will follow. Phil's working hard on that. Thanks, Phil and Annie and Aaron and everybody here at the Hideout for all their hard work on that bad boy. We were looking for somebody for June. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. June is open right now.
It's a $500. It's a $500 thing. You sign up with us. We give you a podcast. We give you a recorded rehearsal that you work with on the Thursday before the show, and then you do a live performance, like a tiny desk.
We do need all original music.
Yep.
If you're a cover band, look, I love you, but
This
we
one ain't for you.
can't do these things. You pull one cover on there, and I'm streaming you live. They're just going to pull it really fast
Instantly.
and then I did a lot of work for nothing.
I mean, even if you put a half a beat in there, that's like somebody else's shit. It gets pulled pretty quick. But it's Juneteenth that weekend.
It is June
That week,
And
next week,
and-
next month. So let's
and-
find something cool
yeah.
for the Aaron and Austin Show Presents.
And I would love a Juneteenth appropriate artist to come and really like celebrate this and fill us in. I mean, I think a lot of people still don't even know about Juneteenth.
I don't even
You
know
so-
a bunch about it either. I mean, it's kind of new shit. It wasn't like shit you celebrate. I mean, I know about it
Yeah.
good, but it's still new.
Yeah. You're right. We didn't know about this growing up. You know
Yeah,
what I
it ain't
mean?
like that. This shit is, last 10 years.
Yeah.
Feels like.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's been a lot more, popular probably in minority groups, but like as far as it being celebrated
hope
as
so.
being celebrated as a national holiday is fairly new.
Yeah.
So we'd love to get an artist that fits that. Aaron and Austin Show Presents. It's a lot of fun. Throw a private party basically at the Hideout with Aaron and Austin.
We're going to film it. We're going to get a great recording.
Yep, and do a live
We're going to
concert
live
series
stream it. We're going to live stream it on your platform, our platform,
everywhere.
everywhere we can.
And you can also you get to record that live album with Phil as we do it. And then as that goes, if you want to do more with Phil, there's a lot of options there.
There's always options in post.
All right, good. We got through all that bullshit. So here we are for
Heat Mavericks.
Heat Mavericks. We're here.
We got Jesse and James. Jesse James
Brothers.
Thanks
which
for
is-
having us on.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming out, man.
So it's always interesting.
it.
It's always interesting when we get to do something new.
We haven't done this. Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't done.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. A little bit, introduce yourselves and let the three people know that watch this show.
There actually are exactly 3 people watching.
Yeah.
live right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
All three of you.
Oh, I need to share it over. I'm not listening to you. I'm sharing it over to
You're
our-
good. We're Heat Mavericks. We started in 2021 as I'm furloughed, not really working. He's furloughed, not really working. And so we're supposed to be quarantining. And we've been quarantining, but let's quarantine together
There you go.
and make some hot sauce. They didn't live with us, by the way. I just was saying that, but they kind of came over because we hadn't seen anyone for a couple
So
weeks.
we're dealing with we're right in the middle of COVID.
Yeah, we're in the
bullshit.
thick of it.
And
Like,
so what did you guys do prior to this as jobs?
so we actually, I'm a graphic designer. I work with Annie,
Sorry,
actually.
You're good. You have a piece of it. It happens. Good.
And,
We're just playing footsie. Don't worry
No,
about it.
you're fine. I'm a graphic designer. I work with Annie.
So I sell construction materials. Before that, during COVID, I was a server, so I was like really bored.
No, yeah,
So
yeah.
you went from a
Oh,
salesman
Yeah.
to being a server while COVID was going on.
Well, yeah. So I was a server during the whole COVID thing. So the whole shutdown just kind of like
blew you
We're
out of
home
the water.
now,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, I get it.
So
yeah,
we're
and
chilling.
I'm a
and
musician, man. I get it. You know,
Yeah.
you couldn't do nothing.
That shit was whack.
It had a heavy impact on
Cheers.
everybody. So.
That shit was whack. Can we cheers to how whack that
That was
Cheers
so
to
whack.
fuck COVID. I mean,
COVID.
holy-
Fuck
They
COVID.
killed so many businesses for no fucking reason.
Fuck that shit, you know?
Now you don't even hear about it, but whatever.
Still motherfuckers out there wearing masks like dipshits out there.
In their car. In their car still.
By himself. Like you breathing COVID on yourself, you dumb fucker.
In the car, that was the one that always got me, man. You
Now-
driving in your own car.
Yeah.
You're the only one in there.
Well, just
now,
how-
if you see someone in a mask, you're like, you are for sure sick. Or
Yeah.
or up to something.
You got
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
or just, I mean,
I did like the idea, though. You know, like flu and flu and cough season, if everybody would just mask up, that might be cool, actually.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it
You know,
doesn't
like
do, it
like I
doesn't-
kind of like the
That'd be
idea.
pretty
But the
tight.
problem is
And-
it don't do shit with the flu
And
mask.
and like that winter, my nose didn't get a whole lot cold because like I had this mask going on and I could like.
Would
like
you
that-
check?
that
Would you
kept my
check?
nose
Would you
warm.
check your fucking snot chart from the previous winters?
So we got together and we were like, let's. Well, I was spending money on this green hot sauce like monthly. I was using it to make everything was
Like
this-
a tomatillo? Or
Yeah, like
yeah.
exactly like it's just like I'd find different green hot sauces and I was eating them every morning.
Yeah.
So I
what was
just
your eggs or something?
yeah, with
Verde,
my
man.
eggs, with my
Verde.
breakfast
Oh, yeah,
burrito,
hot
just it
sauce,
just
yeah.
worked
Oh,
with so many things.
You didn't put no chorizo
Yeah,
in them
that's my
eggs.
fave.
And I called James one day and I was like, I'm
what I put in
making green hot sauce, and he was like, well, I want to come over and make it with you. So
Yeah.
that's how it all
let's do
started.
it.
He came over and I probably watched 100 videos on making hot sauce,
That's
know.
what you do.
And I just,
Yeah.
it was COVID. I had nothing better to do
Yeah,
than
yeah,
watch
you
people
got
make
the
hot
time to
sauce.
research.
So did you have any culinary background before hot sauce making?
Yeah, I was I'm a pretty intense home cook. That's the best way
Nice,
to say
nice.
it. Yeah.
I like that.
So you give a shit about what the shit
I,
you do.
yeah, I give a shit. And
Yeah.
so, speaking of, we have some wings for you guys,
Uh-oh.
right over there. So we'll bust those out here. in a
Are we
second.
doing the hot ones?
I mean,
we
it's up,
definitely
you know,
could.
whatever you guys
Yeah.
want to do. We
We've got the
brought some
sauce
stuff
for
to
it.
try.
All right, don't burn me up
But
here.
yeah, we made this green sauce, and I was like,
So
that
the
was
green
so
sauce
good.
started it.
Yeah, and so then I was like, let's do that again. And this time it was kind of getting October, November time, and I was like, let's do it again. I want to make enough to do some Christmas presents, stocking stuffers.
There you go.
So I just bought like an Amazon, 12 pack or whatever, and we made those. I sent them out, and within a couple weeks of everyone getting those, they were like, "How do I get more of that?"
That was good.
So,
So you sent out the green sauce to a feeler, kind of.
yeah,
Let's
and-
see if people like this shit.
Yeah, it
Your
was just
friends
kind of a
and
good way to
family.
do
Yeah.
homemade Christmas
People.
presents, I thought.
Yeah, nice.
And then we decided we were going to try to make a traditional hot sauce, just me and him, and we made that, and that was like, that is our anti-gravity, the one we sell now, and we like made it, and it just was, all of a sudden we looked at each other and
Like, we got something here.
we got something.
What makes it traditional? What are you thinking?
So a traditional hot sauce is a vinegar-based
Red.
red
Okay,
sauce.
okay.
And it's
boom,
gotta
boom.
be
Li-
red.
like a Tabasco or
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't it
okay.
have to be
A
the
Texas-
color
It always
matters?
has
Gotta
to
be
be
red.
Yeah.
Gotta
Color
be, ours
matters.
is kind of an orange color.
Reddish orange or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some in the Louisiana to Tabasco sauce realm.
Yeah. So
See,
this
that
is
says habanero
anti-gravity
to me.
right here.
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
The
does.
color says habanero.
Yeah, that
to me.
orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
says my ass is on fire is what it says.
So we
Yeah,
made
yeah, your guys' camera's right
anti-gravity.
here.
There's our
Okay.
camera. I'm gonna set
I
that
like
right
it.
here.
Anti-gravity. Okay.
There we go.
yeah.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
And we made anti-gravity, and the story
This
behind
ride's amazing.
even the name was, yeah, man, it is really good. Sorry.
yeah.
The story behind the name was we were making the sauce, had no idea what to call it, no idea what we were doing, and
We're just making some fucking sauce.
we
Yeah.
smoked
We're some bros
all
making
of our
sauce.
ingredients, which is different than anyone else really goes about it.
Yeah.
So
So what do you mean? We're smoking the peppers on like a Traeger or something?
yeah, Yoder smoker
Yoder?
is what we
Yoder
got.
smoker.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I got a
Smokers.
Yoder.
Available at all
Locally-
things barbecue,
Yep.
everybody.
Locally
Yeah, so-
owned and operated.
Oh, I forgot you guys are anti-Traegers over at that place.
We're not
Not-
anti-Traeger.
not
I'm
totally,
pro.
I mean-
I'm pro grilling. I'm pro being
There you go,
outside
there you go,
cooking.
yeah.
I mean,
If
whatever.
you're
But-
smoking
but-
it, you're cooking it right.
But once you
Yeah.
burn through your Traeger, go get a Yoder
yeah, when-
over at
after
all
you
things
go through a
barbecue.
Traeger, yeah,
you
exactly.
can burn those bad boys at 500 degrees, and they
Yeah.
will not.
But
they
yeah,
will not even
But yeah,
stutter.
but we're smoking all of our ingredients. That's
we
what we're
smoked our
doing.
ingredients, and then I made it. And my wife, we both had small kids at the time, and so I was like, "Hey, I'm busy making hot sauce with my brother. Like, don't bother me today.
You're like
And-
Dr.
and so-
Nefario in it, just fucking in the back.
Yeah, and she was just fucking over it. Like,
Yeah.
she's laying on the couch and she's like, "I'm over it. They asked for another thing. It's on you. I don't care what you're doing. I'm just they're too much today. Whatever." And she's like, "I'm cranky as hell. I don't know what's going on." And said it. My brother's there, his wife is there, and she's like, "I'm cranky." And I was like, "Can you
Have
just?"
some hot sauce.
I was like,
Oh,
"Can you
shit.
try this sauce?
Try
We
the
just
sauce.
finished
Hot
it. Just
sauce.
try the sauce. see
Is
what
this
you
the
do."
original or still the
That's
green?
that's
Sorry.
this right here.
anti-gravity.
This is anti-gravity, and she tried it, and she was like, "You made that?" And I was like, "Yeah."
She almost wanted to be
yeah.
like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, and then she immediately said, "Well, now I'm immediately in a better mood. I just and
There you go.
so the whole thought of anti-gravity is like the gravity of life gets you down, but sometimes you just need a little hot sauce for a pick me up.
We'll
like
just
a
say
little
that this
floaty.
this anti-gravity
Yeah.
hot
Yeah.
sauce will immediately change your mood. FDA approved.
There's MDMA in it, I believe. MDMA.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little. There's just a little sweetness in there.
You want to bust out the wings? Maybe we can try some. You
I would
guys
like.
to
I would,
try
I would
some?
like to try some of this.
And nobody's scared of a wing.
You're telling me there is habanero in
So
this.
there
That's
is-
the orangey,
this is
huh?
the-
Is this the famous green sauce that started
Okay.
This is
it?
the green sauce.
So did you keep like a random like ounce of it from when
No,
you first
I-
made it?
This looks weird. Normally we have bottles. I just randomly
Usually I
have
keep
this
Wheaton jars that look
because
like
we did a demo at All Things Barbecue last weekend, and I jarred up this sauce, and I was like, oh, I'll bring it and use it, but I wish I would have brought a bottle with the label. Because they're cool labels.
So this is a dialed down Vice. It's going to be a lot less spicy, but still get the same flavor.
Okay.
So this is
Vice.
This is our no spice Vice, and it's based
No
off the
spice.
same exact recipe, but it actually is not spicy at all. We
And-
took
and
out
there's a
all the
pineapple on it.
jalapenos. We took out all the serranos.
Is this the no spice spice too?
That's real jalapeno Vice.
That's
So we'll move that out of the way.
one's less.
Well, let's start
That's
with
Miami
this. This
Vice.
is a no spice Vice,
yeah.
and it's kind of like you really get our smoke flavor and pineapple-y flavor in this.
yeah.
Why do I picture this
just-
being the like original ounce from when you guys made it in your bathtub, like the first?
Yeah. I
Bathtub batch.
I still got an ounce when we originally like you guys are sitting in there together with a fucking paddle,
We're always on opposite sides too, so it works out.
same rubber ducky from when you were kids.
Yeah.
I just request that we go from like low spice up. You know, otherwise I won't taste the next sauce. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't
No.
Yeah.
fuck. Are we fucking getting burnt
Do
up?
we
here?
have anything that we can serve these with, like a fork or anything,
Oh, we can find it. Yeah.
or even just a
Thank you, Papa C's, for the
glove?
fork.
Papa C's.
Michael Jackson glove might work.
I have a fork.
Okay.
Knives.
I actually have surgical gloves in my truck.
We're not doing all that.
These are just some grilled wings,
Damn,
guys.
you got a lot of
We,
wings, man.
yeah.
I'm
It
into
smells
it.
amazing
We can
now.
eat
All of a
what we
sudden,
want. We can leave what we want,
Party.
but I'm just gonna.
thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. sir.
I'm a
this.
flat guy. I'm a flat guy. Just so you
I
know.
don't care that shit. I like them both. You don't like
There
both
we
of them?
go.
Well, I'm okay.
I
with-
mean,
yeah, napkin
if
up
I
there.
had to choose one, it'd be a flat.
Why?
Flat-
Why?
Flats, dude.
It's
I
the.
think they're
it's
equal.
the
I think they're
softer
both
meat.
equally as amazing.
They are.
They're not.
It's not.
Sometimes I want a flat. Sometimes I want the drum. I like them both.
I
So
want a
like,
flat every time.
I really like to go flat drum, flat drum, flat drum, flat drum, back and forth.
The thing about a flat is that you can do this twisty motion right here.
Pull all the meat out.
Just
And then-
because
and then
there's,
you're just right
just
there.
'cause there's 18 different
right
ways
there.
to eat them weirdly doesn't mean that they're the cooler
Like they're
one.
weirder or something. Yeah.
You can like turn them and suck them at the end. There's all kinds of weird
I
shit.
just shoved the whole thing in my mouth. And,
Do you mind if I pour some
I
sauce
feel like
on
there's
this?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like there's no
Let's
wrong
roll, let's
way.
roll.
Go around and
yeah.
Here, let me.
Yeah, I want
you
some of
shake
that.
this?
Yeah, just hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
I'm
it
in. I'm in.
goes.
Yep,
there
same.
it goes.
If anybody needs some
This
pepper, I'll
is
just
not
put it in.
spicy at all. So
But how
you'll
good
be
is that
fine.
rye?
This is all the flavor.
Oh,
I hate to say it again, that rye is
Hey,
amazing.
Rye is good.
That rye is yummy.
They weren't lying about that shit. That's
Two
good
people at R&J's told us that was their favorite rye in the house.
It's really
This
good.
looks really
It
good.
is really yummy. All right. Let's dip it all up in there. Let's smash
that's
it
good
around.
stuff.
Go.
That is good stuff.
chew in the microphone. Like it's better than
Like
Yeah,
this.
better, huh?
That one's not hot at all. I can handle it.
See, I would like that as a marinade. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, that's good.
So not all, so as the Heat Mavericks, not all sauces are trying to burn your ass up on them. Some is just a sauce.
We are way more focused on flavors,
Flavors.
that are
I
gonna enrich your meal and not ruin your day.
Or
Having
ruin
said that,
a
Your
bathroom.
next
dabbled.
day.
We've dabbled in ruin your day sauces as well.
Well, yeah, of course. Sometimes you got to toe the line with hot sauce.
Well, and there is that community in the hot sauce world that just wants it to tear you up.
Oh, they
You know?
do. I don't want to suffer because a piece of your hot sauce touched my skin.
Yeah, right.
Like that's rough. That's
Yeah.
too rough for me.
I'm going to go one more. And I'm just going to move the other sauce over. We
No,
don't-
you're fine. You ain't
I don't want
bothering
to cross contaminate.
me. You grab what you the hand and throw it on. I wouldn't give a shit.
We're gonna do anti-gravity. If you
That's
guys
the
are
one I
good
want
with
to try.
that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wanna
in.
try.
I'm in.
Because I like a traditional run of
Is
the
that our
mill.
trash?
To me, my favorite, like with wings and hot sauces, is like a traditional run of the mill, your everyday hot sauce. Like I like Louisiana hot sauce. I like Buffalo medium hot sauce on my wings. Like I like just a nice. Oh, he went deep on that.
I
one.
didn't mean to.
Sriracha is really my like all-time go-to.
Dude,
I
sriracha,
love sriracha.
I put
especially-
it on everything, bro.
especially
I
if
do.
you mix it with mayonnaise, sriracha,
Oh, yeah.
sriracha
Well, or
mayonnaise.
ranch.
On the
man,
egg
you can mix
sandwich.
that with anything,
Oh
bro.
yeah. On the egg sandwich, mayonnaise, sriracha. is-
You ain't wrong.
So, yeah, this is our everyday everything.
So this is like
is
your
it.
normal hot.
Like,
Your normal.
This is hot sauce.
So it started with the green sauce, but then this is the one that took the.
So
to the zone.
this would be like sriracha replacement.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that vein,
Having
yes.
said
In that, like,
we're probably
kinda
gonna
level.
make a sriracha down the road.
Dude, you should because
So-
sriracha's not making sriracha.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
That's sad.
You should. Yeah,
So
you should win that market.
Since making this sauce, I've made just as many egg sandwiches with sriracha as I have
With
this
that?
sauce.
With the
So,
anti-gravity.
Yeah.
What is sriracha? Is it a different kind of hot sauce?
A pepper made grown in a
What's different about it than most people's hot sauce? Why is it so popular?
Old school sriracha was Underwood Farms peppers. That's like my family.
So we could chill.
I'm just
Chill.
saying. And it was.
I'm not claiming Austin crackers over here. So
You should. All right. Anti-gravity.
oh, the anti-gravity. This one is gonna be the good one. I bet. I like just a normal hot sauce.
I like that color. Oh yeah.
Kudos
Yeah,
whoever made the
buddy.
wings, too. The wings are great.
That's the way. That's the right way.
See, that one's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that better. Than
Yep. That's the everyday burner right there.
And it's a nice mixture of like right up front heat, and then doesn't get too much hotter in the back end. It
And
just
then
kinda,
it just
then it
right
just
there.
toasts.
Yeah, we
that's
don't
good.
want to. I don't want to live with the goddamn bite I took for the next 2 weeks. That's how it goes. Where the older you get, but shit.
what do you need, paper towels?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm okay.
yeah,
I got
yeah,
to
yeah,
pay.
yeah.
Come on, get it.
When mine gets translucent, I'll get a new
We're
one.
not
No, I'm
shy
just kidding.
on them. We got more than that one.
We got beards, so we got to go through them, man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we sitting here wearing.
Well, we do
that
have
on,
a
so-
special surprise for you guys
Uh-oh.
today.
What we got here? Uh oh. No way. What is this?
We made
hot
you
sauce.
a hot sauce for
For
your
Just for us?
podcast.
This
Just-
is one
this
of
is a
one.
one.
Aaron
one
and
of one.
Austin, chill.
Oh, dude,
One
nobody
of
can eat
s-
this.
One of 7.
honey, garlic, onion hot sauce.
Oh, there's
my
7 of
God,
them.
that's amazing.
Oh, that is amazing.
That's
Is
that's
that
too
one
fucking
open?
Cool.
Yes, that
yeah.
was to
This
try
one's
tonight.
open.
Smell. I wanna get this- can I smell it?
Yeah.
Smell. I want to taste it.
Yeah, let's definitely.
Just put it on a wing.
How do you not want to try this, right?
I don't know. With my fat face on it, maybe it might not be that good.
Oh, baby. Well, that's the one, right?
Oh, that is nice.
Now, I might be partial because it has my face on it, but I mean, just
But I like that garlic.
yeah. You got a couple of my favorite things in there going right now. You got a honey, garlic, onion, hot sauce.
Help him out. Help him
I
out.
love it. Oh yeah.
There we go. Last time I was sleeping on
You
you.
gotta hold that up to the camera here.
Jeez, I can't get it out now.
We got our own hot sauce, people. One of one. We have one of 7. These bottles are $10,000 a piece.
That's how rare they are right now.
We're giving half to the Heat Mavericks. We're giving half to the show. We're trying to keep the show alive.
We'll do a 25-75 if you're good with it.
No,
Over
you,
here.
there you go.
you
There
made the
you go.
sauce, man. You made the sauce.
I can't get it in, man. So.
Stand your ground, just
It's 25-75. Is
You're
it
gonna
you
need a pump.
25, me 75?
Us 25.
No, we'll
It's your
give
show.
50-50.
Yeah.
It's 50-50, man.
I did nothing to make
Really,
that
we
sauce
should get
happen.
to 25. You should get 75. We didn't make a fucking thing.
Oh yeah, baby, come on.
I love it. Look at us. Look at these guys. We need like a stick of fork in there.
Look like
Now,
it
if
was
we're
up.
saying
Oh,
we're going
okay.
up, this goes up in heat. There's some
is
Carolina
going up.
Reapers in this one.
That's all.
Carolina
Yeah,
Reapers in
yeah,
this
there's
bad
Carolina
boy.
Reapers
baby.
in this one.
You getting your ass torched by the Aaron and Austin show. Good luck with that to you. I like the garlic
Hey,
smell
but
on it, though.
that's a really like full flavor right there.
Yeah.
The Reapers didn't hit till just about now.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Honey hits a little bit soon, and then you got Reapers, but they don't hold on for too long. It's
Oh, it's legit.
Is it hot?
Oh, go for it, baby. Yeah, it's good.
Go over. Go that way.
We got to give Annie one. For sure.
Hold on.
Yeah. You want one that I've already kind of halfway mauled?
Nope.
Okay.
You mean to tell me you don't like half-eaten wings?
Come on.
I'm not above it, but I don't prefer it if there's.
Oh, I'm above it. I ain't doing this shit. Oh yeah. Okay. So the Reapers hit a little bit harder. Right about now. Yeah. All right. I feel you.
I ain't in it yet.
It's good,
I'm
though.
still in like all happy land after that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, try some more.
You guys get the little anti-gravity floaty feeling? That's what we're going for. out of
Yeah,
this.
buddy.
We
No,
should-
I'm with you. I like it all
You
day.
guys should start infusing this shit with fucking weed. People be out here fucking floating around already with the anti-gravity.
That's what I thought that.
Well, shout out to Papa C's. He infuses his stuff with THCA, all legal stuff here in Wichita.
This is pretty amazing.
That one gets hotter as you go.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
It's like, hey, remember me? And I'm
Starts
still.
sneaking up.
It
After.
does.
So this would have that effect, and this
No,
is
you're
that
fine.
hot sauce
You're fine.
effect. There's a hot sauce effect to where, like, when you have a bunch of wings that are glazed in this, you eat it, and then you start getting that heat, and then you're like, I want to get back to the front
gotta-
part of this.
yeah, you
And so
gotta eat
you
more.
eat another. Yeah, and
And then you just
All right, so let's all
that's
put
the hot sauce effect. You eat
let's
about
all-
a dozen of them before
let's
you
all
even
put a number
realize.
out there. In 30 minutes, how many wings could you eat?
Oh man,
I'm saying it's one of those days you're coming off being hungover. You haven't eaten yet. It's 2:00 in the afternoon, and you haven't eaten
yeah.
for about 18 hours. How many wings could you put down?
I
I
put
would
about
say
24.
one a minute for
If-
like maybe 30
I
minutes.
feel like
straight.
if it's grilled or fried makes a difference in this.
That's true too.
Because
a little bit.
the batter really starts to fill me up
Soak it up.
as I'm getting
Yep.
older. You
Not
know,
fair. You're not wrong.
but they're like these.
This
I
is
had 24
unlimited.
of these, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. About 2 dozen is what I'd probably order. if I had
In
to
30
see it.
minutes, you guys can get 2 dozen down.
Ooh.
How about an hour? Let's do an hour. Let's do an hour.
18. In
Everybody
30
gets an
minutes.
hour. We ain't trying to kill ourselves. An hour.
Hey, see, man, I tell you, I'd do 24.
I'm putting 30 of them down in an hour. I bet.
I do 24. I'd order 2 dozen. You know, you don't
One
want
every
30.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
I can do one
Yeah,
every
that's
2
probably about
minutes.
right. That's probably about right.
Focused are you?
Huh?
How focused are you?
Man, if
Well,
I'm
there's-
in the zone eating some fucking wings and they flats like that, I could just go twist, crack, break.
Well, as long as
twist.
they're not all, as long as they're not all super hot.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to be able to eat 30 hot
You're
wings.
talking garlic parmesan level.
You know what I want is just
Yeah,
bu-
yeah,
what
talking
I want when
about-
I'm eating
talking
when I'm
about
eating wings
honey
like
barbecue kind of.
See, but for me, I'm the most traditional. I just want mild buffalo sauce.
Oh, yeah.
the original buffalo.
Whatever, bro. I'm putting this on everything now, man. I like
Dude, this is good, guys.
Are we done?
This
so
is
is-
actually really good, and,
so-
and this is my heat level. This is about where
It
I'm at.
is.
This
It
about where
literally
I'm
is
at.
at the peak of like perfect of my heat level.
Yeah,
like I'm
that's
still
about
kind
where I
of.
want to be.
I'm still getting a
You know?
taste. I'm still getting a taste of the garlic and heat, but I'm enjoying it now.
I can't believe how
I feel like
floaty
it's not
it's
like-
making me. Like
This
it's
one?
very
Yeah, yeah.
floaty heat level. Like
Well,
yeah.
I like it because it's
Yeah,
not
it's yummy.
killing me on the back end. It's good, but I'm a little buzzing from the heat, but it's still good. Like I ain't sweating too much from the forehead
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
more than normal. So
all right. So should we bring a bottle of this to Angie's Tacos
Yeah.
tonight over at Cowboy?
Oh yeah.
no, who
You
knows?
think? You think maybe? We?
So we have 1 of 7 bottles of this stuff.
That's awesome.
They're all right here. So you guys don't use this recipe for any other hot sauce that you've
never
ever
have.
made?
This is
The
a,
one
it's a
off
one-off.
first
Wow,
ever made.
dude, that's amazing.
That is
amazing.
awesome.
I love it.
That is
Super
so
small
awesome.
batch for you guys.
We got to have one that we never fucking open.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know.
I brought one for that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got to have one that we never open.
We do the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
No, you guys are awesome. So who designed? Who was Heat Maverick behind the Heat Mavericks? You?
Yeah.
Name?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything's a collaboration. Like nothing is.
He's the graphic
one person,
designer. I
but-
just kind of say, hey, I like this, or I don't like that, or, you know, like, or maybe,
Maybe
this
add,
could be
this thing,
Yeah.
So is it just a lot of blending shit together and see what works?
pretty much.
I mean, kind of.
yeah.
Is there a special salsa blender that works better than like just
Yes.
regular shit? So,
So
like school us a little bit on the
We've kind
process.
of reached a magic formula where we know what works, know what doesn't work, and you know, roasting and smoking peppers just it seems to work.
I love I love the fact that you guys smoke the peppers.
Yeah.
Same.
That's
we
awesome.
actually smoke all of our fresh ingredients,
That's
not just
awesome.
peppers. So
Oh yeah, the onions.
there's pineapple,
the-
there's onions, there's
garlic.
garlic,
Awesome.
there's
Smoking pineapple's
tomatillos,
fucking badass.
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
yeah.
It gets like a real brown, like juicy.
Have you smoked a watermelon yet?
We have
yet.
not.
I've seen that on.
Scores smoke a fucking watermelon, dude. It's pretty badass.
We
I don't-
did a
now I don't know
cantaloupe
about
sauce.
for
cantaloupe?
hot sauce. I don't know how that would go. but-
Yeah, we
It's kind
did
of
a
weird flavor
cantaloupe
for hot
one.
sauce, but-
It was a cantaloupe with me, cantaloupe without me. Was the name of it, and it was a small batch sauce. It was better than what we expected, but it still was compared to our other sauces. I didn't feel like.
Well, the
it
thing is, cantaloupe is a
held its
shit
own.
melon.
Yeah,
Oh, cantaloupe's good.
Let's be
man. Come
honest.
on
It's
now.
not as bad as honeydew, though.
Let's say all
Let's
melons
just-
are
Come on.
shit.
Nah.
Well, no.
Honeydew,
You
cantaloupe,
guys-
watermelon. They don't taste like nothing.
You guys ever go to the Aquas Frescas guy and you get the cantaloupe, the melon drink? That's my favorite summer thing,
It's the
man.
blandest shit I've ever.
Oh, so good. No, man.
I don't know, like a good
Pineapple
cantaloupe
shits on all of
on
those
a summer
things.
day is like
So
in the
good.
shade.
A mango has so much
so
more
good.
flavor than all of those things.
Yeah.
Mango, pineapple.
Dude, melons suck.
I will say this:
Pineapple,
the-
brilliant.
it's like popular now to always have seedless watermelons, and seedless watermelons suck.
Well, I feel like there's something. They
they're
did
not
something
good.
weird to them.
Yeah,
I don't want to deal with whatever they put in there to make them seedless.
DNA's changed
are the
altogether.
whole-
They've all
Diamondbacks? See,
died.
I always went Sugar Baby.
Well, I thought it was the
Yeah,
black
sugar
diamonds.
babies
The
and
black
Diamondbacks.
diamonds were the good ones. Black diamonds.
Black
is the good
diamonds.
one.
That's what.
Black
that's what I was
diamond,
thinking.
there you
Yeah,
Yeah, the black diamonds are the good ones. You used to be able to.
Sugar Baby.
If
One.
you-
Deep red. They
If you're
were
real, if
big
you were
seeds.
lucky, most of the time in Wichita, if you were lucky, and growing up around here, you'd find a couple corners in your neighborhood where a weird dude with a truck would pull up.
Yep.
And he's got half watermelons
Wood
and half
slats on each
Yep,
side.
and he's got half watermelons and half black diamonds if you're lucky. And the black diamonds go quick. Them
Yeah,
ones go
that was
fast.
my first job. Was I worked at the farmers market for a guy for Cox Farms, and they sold there
Oh, really?
black diamonds, and I was like the trailer boy that had to hop in and hit
Pound
each
it.
one.
Pat
and
the watermelons.
the
flick 'em.
bigger the vibrations, the better it was, and then
Yeah, yeah.
then
You get
later
a
on you
bass
get
note
some
out of
lady
there,
that
you're
was
ready.
like, you might want to wait 4 days to eat this bad boy, But
Now
it was
he
a
never
great
picks
job.
out a bad watermelon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the big seeds, because part of eating watermelons is a seed spitting
Yeah.
Yeah.
contest.
That's
you
all the
wanna,
fun.
Yeah. There's another layer of fun in
Yeah.
the watermelons already.
It's weird that they were like, let's get rid of all the seeds in these watermelons. It's like, how fast are you eating
no.
watermelons? You just calm down. I feel like if you're like, who is like overly fast eating watermelons that we had to
There's-
get rid of the seed part of
There's
it?
some rich
Like, take
guy
a
that was
fucking
like, I
breath.
fucking hate the seeds in watermelon. I'm getting rid of them.
And he'd never been to the picnic where you spit the seeds.
Yeah, I mean,
that guy
no
never
one
was invited him.
Yeah, no.
Probably such a dick you didn't want him around.
They weren't that huge of a problem. It's not like you were missing them. They're giant black seeds in a red mist of fruit. It's not hard to miss a seed.
And even when you go seedless, they're usually just underdeveloped seeds. They're not even totally seedless. They're just like these little
Yeah.
white little
And they're
monsters.
shitty
It's like I
watermelon.
still
Yeah.
have to eat around your
Yeah.
seeds.
Yeah,
They're
there's
still
still white
there.
seeds in this damn thing. And
You,
this-
you just eat them and don't
And
say
they're
nothing.
So who's the pun maker when it comes to the names of the hot sauces? I mean, you guys have got. I mean,
Oh man.
you guys have made some funny
I-
names of hot sauces. Run through a few of them. There's some.
Oh
there's-
man, we have so many. What I think, man,
Garlic my onion.
yeah, garlic my onion. Here we go.
Garlic, my
Garlic,
onion.
my
How is that? How is
Annie,
that?
we
How is
found
that?
a box of it. We were out of it.
How is that heat wise compared to the Aaron Dawson show?
It's so much
It's,
lower. Like
slower. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
this
more
thing
of
is
like
just-
a garlic and onion. Just
Oh, yeah.
This
blast.
thing is like concentrated, just roasted
Garlic,
garlic
onion.
and onion. It's
That sounds amazing.
it's not spicy. Let's open this thing up.
Do it.
Well, and like I was saying, I think a lot of this could be used as a marinade, and I use hot
Yeah.
sauces as marinades.
So
I do.
that one in
Some
particular,
of them are
you
hot
throw
sauces.
that-
I feel like.
you
Yeah.
Some
throw
of them are
that
just
into
sauces.
sour
they're
cream,
sauces.
and that makes sour cream and onion dip
Oh,
without you
that's
doing
it
anything.
again?
Boom, there you
Like
go.
it's
This
just,
one with sour cream and onion
yeah,
dip?
it's just a
Ooh.
sour cream and onion dip.
So you hit that with just sour cream.
Yeah, and it is the best. Like grab potato chips and it's a sour cream and onion dip.
You
fresh.
are preaching to the fat
in.
dude
Yeah.
choir.
So in right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I will
I'll
fuck
let you.
because sour cream and chive dip is one of my favorite tips.
go.
Go ahead and smell it. I'll get some wings going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me do
let's
one
do
more.
It's a real. So we usually use white garlic for
Whoa.
every sauce.
Yeah, buddy.
This one we use red garlic, and we
It's not
just
so
like
hard.
overly roasted it. So it's kind of just like a
Here comes Annie for.
hard garlic flavor.
So have you guys so with not a ton of like culinary background, just knowing what you like and what you think is going to be good, is it a lot of trial and error, or have you guys hit a lot of home runs pretty easily? Because I'm not going to lie, everything I've had so far has been absolutely delicious.
Yeah, stellar.
I feel like we
Maybe just guys had a knack for this already.
figured out the secret formula to cover back up any mistakes that you might have.
Oh, this one.
Roasting everything, smoking everything. That's kind of
your niche, I think. I feel
Yeah.
like. I think that's
I
what's
like
ama-
that.
Well, everything has like a really rich, deep flavor to it. Like
Yeah.
everything.
Thank you.
And you get a lot of.
Well, that's small batch attention.
and
to
I
detail.
and I'm not a huge
Yeah.
like this guy's
Yeah.
this guy's got a lot of. I mean, his taste buds are. I follow him. Like, if I go to a restaurant that I haven't been to before and he's been there, I can pretty much order what the fuck he orders.
I'm kind of a dick.
That's usually what I do
That's
too.
me
I'm
and
just
James.
like,
what
give me
if we
what he's
whoever
having. I'll
shows up
try
after
it.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other
It's
person,
gonna
we
be good. I know.
Yeah, most times when you got somebody
So-
with a good palate, you can just trust them.
Yeah.
You just trust them. And like I said, if you don't trust them, you're gonna be that asshole sitting there with your fucked up plate of food,
Wishing
while
you had my plate of
wishing you
food.
had their shit. So
Asking for bites of shit.
and don't ask for bites and shit. That's weird. I mean, we better have a real close relationship.
Yeah, I better know you real well. Yeah, see again, I think that's a concentrate I would put into a marinade for sure.
Oh, dude, but
You know what I mean? That's
I-
really good on a wing, isn't it?
Where he's saying put it in the.
Yeah.
Dude, I put that in cottage cheese, boy.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
And dip chips in that cottage cheese. And what y'all know about dipping chips in cottage cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I feel like there's a lot of healthy white women that like put cottage cheese. They try to make everything out of cottage cheese to make it
ain't that
healthy.
Hell, cottage cheese ain't that healthy. But it's good. That's why fat dudes like me like it.
like, who's gonna break it to him?
Yeah, because it ain't healthy.
Yeah, well,
Turn that bad boy around on
they
the
ain't
back.
gonna, they ain't gonna listen to us anyway.
Well, the sad thing, it didn't used to be that bad. Like, it's similar to like milk and a lot of other dairy products. Like they've jam packed it with fucking with preservatives
Yeah.
and sugar,
All that
and
good-
they have a lot more. Dude, I haven't made a mess on my shirt yet. I feel pretty goddamn good.
Man, I know I've been really trying.
Woo!
Or-
We're all
or
doing
my-
it. Everybody's batting
My
1,000.
beard.
We're
clear?
bulletproof.
And those wings, I haven't had. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not-
you did a good job in the wings.
Thank you.
and guys, I'm not going to say
These
the
are
wings
also
are good.
cooked on a Yoder. So
Yeah,
All of these sauces have been top notch, guys. You could go down the
I agree.
down,
I agree.
down the list.
So,
and
so,
order some
so,
more.
so where do you sell them? Where can we find them?
Mostly all things barbecue. We're in some other little stores, but I'd say like our big
That'd be the
distributor,
flagship
yeah,
store. Yeah.
is all things barbecue.
and
We
you
do
work there,
demos
so go there first.
I do work
Let's
there.
go there first.
Yeah,
Are-
it helps.
Are
helps
certain
me out.
sauces exclusive to all things?
We only had one for a little bit, and it was rub some dirt on it.
You know.
And so we partnered with Emery, a band like it was like an emo band from the 2000s, and we did a whole hot sauce challenge with them, and we made them a hot sauce, kind of like the Aaron and Andrew. But that one we made 500 bottles and gave it to all things, and
Yeah.
word got out about it, and we're sold out now, and we haven't brought it back yet. But
right,
it
so-
was really good.
So I want to do a shout out to Live Local. I want you to end up with one of these, Troy. I want you
Oh,
to end
yeah,
up with
we
one
do.
of these, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing.
No, I don't know. I think
End
you
up
do
with
better.
one of these. End up with one of
Oh,
these.
Troy
Yeah.
knows.
Troy's cool.
Troy
Yeah.
knows.
Okay,
Troy-
good,
yeah,
good. I'm
he's-
glad. I'm glad.
Troy has been supporting us since the very beginning, and
oh man,
Get him one of these bottles. I want him to.
I'll get
I
him
want.
an Aaron Nelson.
I want to
Yep.
hear what he says about
that's
this.
6 bottles now. that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got.
right. Yeah, I know.
5.
They're going quickly. Hey, charge him $50, but make sure that he gets one of these.
$1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
Hey, these are more exclusive than $50. Especially if you're going to put our name and face on that whack ass show.
There you go. There you go.
I mean that show that they do.
That wonderful show.
Hey, it's going to cost more now. It's $2,000 for this motherfucker. But yeah, if I'm associated with that,
we have a little bit of crazy sauce. I don't know where we want to go. We do have
Uh-oh.
an older. Where did the mango? Man eater. So we have a thing called Where Did the Man Go?
where did the man go?
So this came out
And
actually
then man eater after that? Is
during
that on there too?
COVID. So we actually don't sell the man eater anymore. This bottle is a
Well, it
relic.
killed 3 people and you're in litigation is what it sounds
Yeah.
like.
So the Rasta colors bring me in nice and easy. I go, oh, I identify. I love
Yeah.
Rasta reggae vibes.
That looks hot.
And then a pissed off tiger.
That looks
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the words man eater. You
That
know?
one looks hot. You don't have to open that one for me. You can leave that one.
This one say mango scorpion.
That one's
Hot sauce.
So there's yellow scorpions in that one, and it'll light you up. It's really good.
That one looks like what I've. That looks like.
Regret.
We have a very special.
It looks like what you find in your baby's diaper when you just let
so
him sleep too
this
long.
is anti-gravity
No, you have
Scorpion.
an anti-gravity Scorpion.
Oh, so we got a hot version of the
So we
anti-gravity.
made.
No,
we've actually
look
made-
at the logo. We have a floaty guy, and then we have a floaty guy with a scorpion tail.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm scared of it.
That
a little
one,
bit.
you should, that's our hottest sauce that we've made.
This one is the
Yes, that's-
anti-gravity
That's
Scorpion.
hotter than the mango farts over
Yeah.
here.
they're
mango
about,
farts,
They're
yes.
about the
mango man eater.
Uh,
Where did the
Same.
mango?
I really like
Yeah.
mango farts, though. That would be a cool hot sauce.
God.
Well, I feel like that's what we're gonna have if we fucking go down that.
That's why
Yeah,
he's not in
so-
marketing. See what I'm saying? Like, there's the thing.
You'd be
Some
surprised.
people are cut out.
So we got anti-gravity, but we have anti-gravity kill your insides.
Yeah, and we actually don't sell this anymore. We made it for a while. It's a 9 out of 10 if you look at the heat level
Shush.
compared to the 6 out of
What's
10.
a Scoville on that?
How do you do you have to send
So-
that out to somebody else?
So Scoville testing is weird, where you have to send it off to a lab
Oh,
and
you
they
do?
test it
That's
themselves.
Do they have like a
So-
weird lizard that licks it and they know by what the lizard
I
does?
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
I don't
lizard's
know their
name is
testing
Scoville.
methods,
No.
but
I mean, I wonder how they like do that. Do you have it? I mean, other than you send it in, we don't really know how that works. Right?
We send it
Yeah.
off to a food processing place, but they don't do Scoville. That's a separate test you have to pay for.
Oh, nice.
So we just don't mess with it.
I
We're
wouldn't
just
either.
like,
So-
our sauce is 5 out of 10, I guess. That's how we kind of go about it.
Hey, you brought up a good point. I mean, you send this off to some guy that bottles it, I guess.
No.
Makes it.
We
I mean,
we
So
do everything.
Oh, you do everything?
We
We
do
do
everything from
Everything's
raw
in-house.
pepper to
We just have to send it through a
you
food
wrapped
processing.
this bottle. You did everything.
Yeah, we did everything. So we
Oh,
have to
amazing.
send our sauce out to a food processing facility that gives us our nutrition facts, and then like how long it is shelf stable and
How much do you have,
Oh,
do you have
wow,
to send
okay.
them?
that
Like,
information.
You
It's
send
like
them.
$250.
I mean, what you send them like
so
a
you
fucking.
send them a bottle without any preservatives, lemon juice, vinegar, anything
Yeah.
in it, just raw
the raw
ingredients,
recipe.
just blended and halfway poured in there if you can get it, and
Wow.
then send them a finished version too, and they test them
And
side by
average it?
side, and they kind of average it, and they send you a scheduled process of like, this is what you got to do to make this sauce, you know. So
We
it's kind
we
of
also
a-
have to send a process in of like how we cooked it, what we
Yeah.
did.
you have
Yeah,
to
and
yeah,
send
they,
like
they
a
approve that
step-by-step.
process. But basically,
Can you lie? I mean, why would? How would they know?
because they test it, so they know
Yeah.
they can they know the parts per million of like.
How would they know? I mean,
Things.
could they tell that you smoked it?
So then
they know that process?
Well, how they know is
Yeah.
they send the Kansas Department of Agriculture and Food and Agriculture out to us, and we have to cook the sauce in front of them to show that we
Oh,
follow
wow.
a process line.
Really?
Yeah,
How involved and crazy is that?
that
which
a little
is
weird?
crazy when you're just two.
How do you guys all fit in the
when you're
bathtub
just
together?
like two
There's a
idiots
lot of red
making
tape in
outside
the-
in
Yeah.
a bathtub. It's
I
hard.
was gonna say there's
to
a lot of
get
red
this
tape
all
in the
down.
bathtub.
Yeah.
I wear these shorts. He wears these shorts. We hit the bathtub. But
I wear
but
these
like I
boots.
mean,
So, but they really come and like inspect the whole process.
wow, that's
Well,
wild.
that's. I mean, honestly, I'm glad they do that. I mean,
Yeah,
true.
You got to be safe. You got to, you know.
And then we
have
found out we had to do
accountability.
a $400 class.
like food
on-
handling and shit.
Well, we did food handling, but then we did like a $400 class on like
Canning,
acidic
actually.
canning class.
So-
Oh, so
Canning.
like
Are
process.
on
So like,
top.
Yeah,
There
that
you
makes
go.
sense.
There you go.
High acidic
I'm a
Yeah.
licensed canner, I guess.
Wild. Wow, that's crazy.
that makes sense. I mean, you
Just
gotta.
because the water content is at a, is like
At a certain point.
0.1% higher than this, and so now you got to do a whole canning degree, and it was.
Who would have thought, man? That's,
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
lot.
The government can get their money after.
Oh, yeah, they are gonna get their.
Yeah.
They gonna
They,
get their, whether you sell 8 boxes or 400, they gonna get their
Yeah.
cash off you.
Yep.
But like to go back to what you guys said earlier of hitting it or not hitting it in the hot sauce, and we feel
Yeah.
like we've hit it a lot of times, and we haven't had many that haven't hit it. I feel like is just because we were at the place we were when we started it. If I'd have done this in my 20s, I would have failed 100
Given
bottles in or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like when I said intense home cook, like I watched a lot of cooking videos. So you just kind of get some principles that you put down, and then they're all based off the same kind of principles of
yeah.
we never start from nothing. We start from something, and that has always helped us. But we're playing like this one. This one's crazy. Like when I told James we were in a cook
good, yeah.
and we just had leftover ingredients, and I was just like, use a bag of onions in it, and like 3 bags of garlic for these little amount of peppers. Let's just use like a ridiculous amount.
That
and let's
kitchen
throw
had to
olive
smell
oil
like
in it.
ass.
Oh yeah. You know what's great? It actually smells great.
I mean, shit. I'm not a huge onion fan.
We had a mechanical garlic peeler, everything. Like we
Really?
did, everything to get this sauce. We had trays of garlic,
So
literally just raw garlic.
So you guys are a relatively small operation doing local hot sauce. When you make a batch, what's your batch size look like? How many gallons are we really?
So when we make any of our flagships, anti-gravity, jalapeno vice,
Yeah.
no spice vice, where did the mango? It's 100 bottle batch.
100 bottles is
100.
just say
Yeah, so
gallons.
it's about 108 bottles.
It's about
so
20 quarts, like a 24
Let me
quart.
pull out my calculator.
It's a 5-gallon
How many gallons?
bucket.
Yeah, gallons.
About
Yeah.
how many laundry baskets? are we talking?
Small SUV.
How many elephant chunks would you say?
Me and James keep kicking each
It
other. It's
is.
been a soccer match over here.
I'm trying to get it into a thing that I can visualize, and a 5-gallon bucket is about right.
It's basically we batch everything out to like 4.21 gallons.
Yeah, there you go.
It's almost a 5-gallon bucket in our
that's what I
stock
would-
pots.
It's enough that you can carry without
That's what I
spilling it.
visualized there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I actually have a rule. You got to put it on a cart, roll it over to the stove. Like we don't want to spill.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't want to
smoked
Kevin
all those
Malone
vegetables. I mean,
a batch of hot sauce.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, like we're just like when he's walking in with his chili, it just spills it all
Oh,
over the office
no.
floor. You know, like
That's
we
our
wa-
nightmare.
Yeah.
We
Like
wanna-
that many
That'd be
hours of work
horrible.
and prep and
We want
everything.
to cut out any sort of mistakes or anything, but
course.
So we ha-
so we batch everything in about 108 bottle batches that and
Is
we'll
pouring
be-
into
Except for the
bottles
really
annoying as fuck?
important stuff.
Is what?
Is pouring it into the
the-
bottles annoying as fuck?
So we use
Yeah.
we used to have
it's pretty done.
But
That's the longest
Process.
process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have like this big
God
filler,
damn it.
but none of our sauces were consistent in like how thick they were and all that stuff. So
Oh, wow.
you'd have to dial it in and try to figure it out. And we just found that we use pancake fillers, just the ones that
that's
you just put it in, you press your
boom,
thumb,
boom.
that's smart.
and we can. I
These
can tear
guys-
through some bottles with a pancake filler.
Yeah,
I
oh,
can
wow.
just boop 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 right
That's
down
smart.
the line.
Smart.
Hey, that is smart.
So have you guys ever? We roasted these, put this all together, blended it all up, put it whatever, maybe even aged it in some barrels, and it tastes like shit. You're like, God damn it!
I don't.
Is there ever one that's just come out not good?
I'm trying to think. Cantaloupe with me, cantaloupe without me is probably our like low. I don't know. It didn't have a
Is
ton
one
of
you didn't
flavor.
like? Is one you didn't?
It just-
I
was
honestly
fine.
thought this one was like, man, this
Yeah,
because
we
I
thought
tried
we-
it fresh and I was like, man, this kind of tastes bad.
Yeah, we thought we shit the bed on this
I
one.
was like,
Yeah.
this kind of tastes like
That's what I
shit.
mean. Do you
And
think you
then-
want you shit the bed and
then,
it turned out to be good?
You know, when it cooled down and we let it sit and cool off.
That's
and
part of it.
Then we
yeah.
try it like 2 days after we haven't had any hot sauce.
Sometimes it has
And
to
we're
sit,
like,
man.
wow. It's
So I'm one of
It's
those
got
guys that
something.
like lasagna is better 2 days later.
oh yeah,
That's like
Chili
the one-
is better like 4 or 5
Yeah, there's like
days
3
later,
things.
You know what I mean?
There's like 3
let's-
things, and you named 2 of them.
Yeah, no. There's
The other one's
there's a
sushi.
thing of
no,
yeah,
just
yeah,
kidding.
No.
yeah. Sushi's great a week late. No, but yeah, certain things they just kind of got to sit and they got to marinate. They got to the flavors got to marry in the fridge a little bit.
yeah.
You know,
This one was weird where all the rest were finishing sauces. Like when no matter, it's something I just topped my meal with.
yeah.
And this one was one where it's like I'm cooking with it.
That's what I thought.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm
And-
saying. When you give me that, I was like, this would be great in the marinades.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will marinate chicken every week and I smoke it
Oh,
off,
yeah.
and then I
All
just
of
use
them
it
have
all
such
week
rich
long.
flavor. I
That's
think
what
you
I
can
do.
marinate with all of them. They have such good.
Oh
flavor.
yeah, I agree.
So what's the hottest one on the menu is the anti-gravity scorpion.
This is us going out of our way to
That's-
try to blow you away.
No,
That's-
it's-
Um,
I'm good on that one.
no, it's
That's for the hotheads.
That's for the hotheads.
Yeah, the
You
people
know how
who
many
want
people
it.
come
wanna
to
If
hire
you guys
themselves.
don't want to try it, there's no peer pressure.
we
here.
I feel
I'm
like
good.
we've gotten
I'm
a
good,
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Even
If you
just
guys
going
eat
to
one,
this
I'll eat
one
one.
is a pretty good level.
All right. I'm down.
This one is actually a very good ride.
That one was pretty
You gave-
hot. That was
Gave
pretty
me a
hot.
minute of like, what? That's fucking hot.
It wasn't too hot, but it
But
was.
then it backed off. You know,
It
it's good.
lingered. It lingered. It was good.
I still taste it.
I do too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but,
taste
but,
it. For,
but it's not bad. It's a good
I'm
thing.
gonna taste it for 2 weeks.
For this one, I used local honey, and then there's hatch chilies from Pueblo,
Nice.
which everybody claims they have the best hatch chilies. It's New
Well,
Mexico.
Hatch has the Hatch.
But who the what the
Yeah.
fuck are these things?
Yo,
I mean,
It's Hatch,
yeah,
New
James,
Mexico.
say that right.
Yeah.
It's the Pueblo chili, not
Pueblo
the Hatch
chili.
chili.
Pueblo
It's a different
hatch
chili.
what do you hatch it? You
Is
just
there
put
a
a
place?
chicken on top of that
No,
motherfucker?
What?
Hatch.
What is
a
Hatch
place in New
chilies?
Me- Hatch is a
It's
place.
grown
in
You
New
gotta
Mexico.
rent a chicken.
That's the green chili
got to.
capital. I don't know what to
Should
call
I
it.
end it now?
They
or
just
when
have
the-
them.
when the show
Well,
ends?
they do it at Whiskey Dick's, where they always have a Hatch
Lord,
Chili
yeah.
Week, and I'm like,
You better.
I don't know what
Yeah.
the Hatch chilies are.
I love Hatch chilies.
Yeah, Hatch is a actual city in New Mexico. It's Hatch, and they are the green chili capital of the world. And so Hatch green chilies are
So they got to be from there if they're
born
Hatch
and
green
raised in
chilies.
Hatch. Yeah.
And they're the
those
best
are
ones.
those
Like
are
Maine
the
lobster
Ones,
type of thing.
apparently, yeah,
Those are the
apparently
Jordan
so.
brand where you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
Now, plants are plants, okay? And you have a certain variety of this plant. You can grow the same fucking chili other places.
yeah.
I don't
High
like green
altitudes or whatever.
Yeah. It doesn't turn out the same because it's not the same altitude. It's not the same soil. It's
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
same
yeah.
whatever the fuck.
I will say this:
But,
the,
yeah.
the Pueblo chilies that we get from the festival and stuff like that, because we're buying the roasted at a
Yeah.
decent quantity. They're
They're amazing.
so
I'm
good.
sure they're great.
I mean,
yeah.
they're comparable to Hatch chilies in most ways, and most people wouldn't be able to tell them apart. But
And the reality is that some asshole said that these Hatch ones are the best ones. You know, we all have different flavors. We all
Well,
have
they
different
made the
like,
name though.
things. Yeah,
They-
well, they
you
did
know,
make the
they-
name,
they-
and they are the
they hit the
capital
cut,
of the
yeah.
world. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
it
Seems
is
like a
that.
small
But-
place.
but like-
so
but look,
how many
look.
chilies are they really making a year? I feel like a lot of people are out there lying about
Yeah,
it.
maybe quite a lot. You know. But the reality
like-
is that if you change the soil, it does this to the flavor. I
Yeah.
might prefer that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sounds,
you never know.
sounds like a
And
nasty
so
pepper. Nobody wants really that much.
We've also gone through local farmers. We had a farmer at a Valley Center that cooked a lot or
was
grew a
making
lot
the
of our
best peppers.
So like it all depends on what you're wanting.
Yeah.
You know,
Of course.
And sourcing it has been
Well, the
a
one,
pain. That's been
really?
our big.
well,
pain.
yeah. One more question before we get towards the end of this. Where do you guys look for and source your ingredients from for your? Is it? Are you? I know you were just at the farmers market here recently because I just saw that Fert bought a.
yeah.
Yeah, Fert's a friend of ours. Jeremy's a friend of ours. So
yeah.
he just
I-
recently bought a ball of your guys' stuff.
I was
but-
like running to the bathroom.
That's for
and
you
he
guys?
was- yeah. There's a father time.
oh shit.
But yeah, I was.
We got all kinds of great sauces.
Oh my god! How many sauces do you
Yeah.
guys have? I mean, let's be
He's
real.
like he's like the Willy
yeah,
Wonka.
yeah. He
of
keeps
sauces.
bringing them out. He keeps
I got
popping them
flavor,
out.
got flavor, got flavor,
Yeah,
got
another one.
flavor.
There's another one. There's another one. The DJ Khaled. is-
Flavor
There's
on flavor
another
on
one.
flavor on flavor.
That's a special one we're doing for this Father's Day. Kind of a it's
I just
another
gotta smell
small
it. I
batch.
don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and smell it. That one's it's anti-gravity
Oh, that smells
with
great.
so much roasted garlic. It's really good.
That smells great.
And then we added thyme and rosemary
Smoky garlic
to it.
hot sauce.
This is that's us playing. And every cook, whenever we have to overbuy ingredients. That's just the only way. We cook out in Sedgwick, Kansas, so
Oh yeah.
we have to get
You got like a
all
little
it-
meth trailer out there that you
Exactly.
guys.
Basically,
Hey,
it's an RV.
you know Jason Callahan out there? If you're out
No,
there?
we
that
don't.
there is an RV.
He lives in.
You guys have like his fucking blow up.
Yeah.
No, it's
Fucking hot
actually
sauce
like
everywhere.
it's a big like huge 3-car garage that's been converted to a kitchen.
There's
love it.
an airplane hangar in our storage part where we store our smoker, but we
Location details.
Yeah, don't give out too much.
Yeah.
Don't give out too much.
But it was every time we cook, we're just bringing extra ingredients. So we just start putting them together, weighing them out, and then seeing what with these extras instead of wasting them. Let's make a little sauce out of them and see what we think of it.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna go with it. And I don't know, every single time I try it and I go, This is the best sauce we've
This is
ever
the
made.
best. And I would say you're not wrong. Like they all have been very
Yeah.
good.
I want to come out, hang out with you guys when you're making sauces, man.
Yeah,
That's
I bet
it.
they're in there fucking like a mad
Yeah,
scientist.
No,
in there.
yeah. I just want to hang out. I just want to be a fly on the wall. kind of
One
vibe, you
one
know? I
more
just wanna see
one
the
more
shit,
question
man.
that you guys that
I
you
like
guys,
this, bro.
that you guys kind of danced over a little bit. There's a difference between when you blend and make all the sauce and then you have to bottle it. So you have to do a couple things to bottle it. So there is a difference between like the raw version of the sauce and the store-bought version of the sauce.
Yeah.
So explain the difference in that a little bit. What is the difference there?
Yeah.
It's the components of acidation. So it's usually vinegar, lemon juice, lime juice is what we use a lot of times,
Something to preserve it.
and that's our preservative. So you're taking just basically fruits and veggies, which I didn't realize growing up that hot sauce was just fruits and veggies and
It
and
is.
vinegar.
It is.
I
It
mean,
is.
Yeah, it's
it's
tomato
all,
sauce.
It's all good for you.
100. Yeah.
And so we sending it out to the lab is really hard because we have to take the weight exactly without all the liquids, and that's a hard process for us because we talk about like 100 bottles and we
That's a
have
tough
liquid
algorithm
and
to deal
whatever.
with, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to put everything into a spreadsheet and drop it all down and whatever, but we have to
Crazy.
send them basically just like roasted veggies with no liquid, no water, no vinegar, no lemon juice, no lime juice.
Yeah.
So it's just sitting in here as like just this weird
almost like
concentrate.
Yeah, it's a pulp.
Almost
Yeah.
like the pulp of all of it. Yeah.
And then you have to
kinda.
send it to them, and they'll tell you your full shelf life. But the whole thing of hot sauce is it's based off of acid. So I'm adding acid to fruits and veggies to lengthen their shelf life and make them
And try not to distort the taste
and-
yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
So do you have to play with that a little bit? Like, I don't want to put too much of this, vinegar in here and really,
Well,
and lime
a
juice.
vinegar hot
Yeah.
sauce is a vinegar hot sauce. And it tastes like fucking vinegar. Like
I love vinegar though.
I don't really care for Tabasco. I'll be really.
I just like
I'll be
vinegar.
real.
Oh,
with
that
you.
one in particular
I'm not really
bothers
there.
me.
Yeah, it does. It
Tabasco.
does me too. It does me too.
I only like Tabasco if you
I
put it with
toured the
ketchup.
factory. I went down
Give
there.
me
Did the whole
Tapatio.
thing.
Give me Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah,
give me
Louisiana.
A black label
Louisiana.
Tapatio.
Yeah.
A sriracha sauce.
I only liked. I,
love
really
it.
only
love
liked.
it. It's
I
good.
really only liked Tabasco sauce when I put it in ketchup. I always thought it would
Oh.
like ketchup.
Yeah,
makes it
you're
better.
adding like sweetness and
Even
toma-
even
and
then,
tomato.
I'd ra-
I would
bit,
rather
yeah.
put sriracha in there.
Me too,
I would
maybe.
rather
Me
do
too,
that.
maybe.
You
But
know?
I always thought Tabasco sauce gave ketchup a little kick. It was nice for if you wanted something a little
I
different.
will say Chipotle Tabasco, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that I'm
If
not.
I
a
don't
big-
have my hot
big
sauce and I'm
fan of
stuck at
Tabasco.
Chipotle, I'm using the Chipotle Tabasco.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
yeah,
I mean, you
fair.
got to settle something.
If I have nothing, I'm using Tabasco, and
So-
I like it. I'll be all right.
So let everybody know where, other than All Things Barbecue, that's and we're actually thanks to Annie and you guys, we're gonna actually be doing a podcast. Hopefully, they're in store before too long.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But
That'd be
go
great.
ahead and give them all the credentials where they can find your hot sauce and where.
We're at the zoo too, so please go to the zoo.
At
go
the zoo?
try
Cedric
us
County
out.
Zoo?
Yeah, they
Hey,
set our
nice.
sauce out, and
Amazing.
they're big supporters of us, and they sell some.
I love it.
We have a couple butcher shops just around Wichita, so you might see it, you might not. It depends on if they have them in stock.
So if we can't find
it.
it at storefronts, where can we go to like your Facebook website? And
Yeah, you can go to really All Things Barbecue. Always has them in stock. We try to make sure that is our big hub for getting them out there. So just search Heat Mavericks, and there's a link on our website right to go to All Things Barbecue.
And they have
yeah.
a Facebook page as well, so you can get.
Yep, we have
you know.
Facebook, Instagram, everything like that.
But you don't got your own hot sauce.
Motherfuckers, what you got to say about it?
You ain't got your own.
No,
hot sauce.
this is amazing, man. I really appreciate
I really appreciate
That's-
that. Thank you guys for the
Yeah.
gesture.
And
on
it's
that
very
one.
good. I'm glad that like the Aaron Lawson show hot sauce doesn't taste like shit. You
Well, I
know,
like
it's
it.
really good.
I like it. It's a little spicy.
Yeah, same.
We
Just like
saved
us.
the
Just like
we
us.
wouldn't save
Oh,
the shitty
I
one
like
for
it.
you.
Well, yeah, it might fit. But I feel like if you follow these guys, they're going to have multiple sauces and multiple things that they really seem to be really experimentative with their craft, and that's awesome to me.
Yeah.
They do a couple hundred bottles of some cool shit and try to do some more cool shit. I mean, awesome.
This is
everything
a-
we tasted was great, guys.
This is a local craft hot sauce, and you might catch one.
Born
and they,
locally.
and they might discontinue that shit. So catch it while you can. Pay attention to these people. They're doing really good stuff.
Born locally during COVID here in Wichita.
Guys, I'm
Yeah,
I'm,
Heat
I'm,
Mavericks,
I'm
guys.
super happy to meet you guys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
for having us
this
on
has
the
been
show.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
been
been
really
really
Hey,
fun. I didn't know what to
nothing's-
expect out of this show, but this has been
Nothing's
really
cooler.
fun.
Nothing's
Cool.
cooler to me than home cook needed something to do, made a bunch of fucking cool hot sauces with his brother. That is
And-
what a great story that is for me, and that you
Yeah.
guys are a family thing. The Jesse James story for me, you guys are the shit.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
for having
So
us
make
on.
sure you get with Heat
Thank you.
Mavericks and
Epic.
everything Heat Mavericks is doing. Aaron and Austin show motherfuckers,
Try
get
it.
with us.
Try this stuff.
We got